You're all invited to the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Drink some of this, Michael. Be one of us.
Death has come to your little town, Sheriff. You can either ignore it or you can help me to stop it.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon. I am one of your hosts, Rob.
I'm another one of your hosts, Hunter, and I once farted in an elevator full of people and blamed it on an elderly person.
And I'm your new host, Brad.
Yeah, today's a special day. We're adding a host.
Woo! This is our second episode in a row with the third.
Yeah.
But we are adding a permanent staple with Brad.
Yes. Brad from Midwest Book Review.
We have referenced you multiple times.
That is true.
In the last episode, I wished your pets well. Because you do have a zoo-like atmosphere.
They're not here at the moment, but give it about 45 minutes, they'll be here.
Just mid-episode, dog smack to the face.
I have to close the door.
Yep.
Brad's been a buddy for a long time. One of my favorite horror movie memories was with Brad was we had just started living together in this apartment in Maumelle, and we both we both got the flu.
Oh God!
And we
stayed home and watched nothing but horror movies that whole time we were at home.
You got to scare the flu out of you.
I remember we were like both sitting in the living room with like blankets wrapped around each of us and cocoons, just shivering.
Yeah.
And I think we even like tried to test going out and buying soup, and we were like zombies. Dude, like we had it bad.
It was the kind of flu where your hair hurts. Like
was that? I think that might have been, if I'm not mistaken. I think that was the flu where, regardless if you vaccinated or not, that was the year where everyone prepared for A and everyone got B.
I think
probably.
Yeah, it would have been around like 2000, I don't know, like 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually,
right in there.
Yeah.
Probably.
There's just a weird, like, every now and again, there's like a year where everyone talks about that year on the flu. And Laura and I both had that. And I remember I did the same thing. And like I bundled up and just cocooned in the back room and watched Black Mirror.
Oh, very similar situation for that flu.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it was great when your fever got super high and you got all tripped out and wondered if the future was going to be this way, and it turns out it was worse. So
yeah, no shit. So Brad, give us just a real quick rundown. Why do you love horror?
Oh my God. I've been watching it since, I was a little kid when I had no business watching horror movies. Like little. I was probably 6, 7. I had older brothers, older cousins. So they were already like watching all that stuff, and I was like that annoying little sibling, little cousin that watched, from the corner of the room, sneaking in.
yeah.
And I remember like the first one that just absolutely like scarred me was Silver Bullet.
Oh.
Stephen King's Silver Bullet. I was hooked. That's just what me and my brother did. Me and my brother just watched horror movies all the time.
And so and we'll get more into this, I think, with tomes, but you're a big book guy, obviously. You've got your own dedicated socials around it, got a pretty amazing following. So you've always been a book guy, but have you always been a horror book guy, or have you just recently gotten into this?
I wouldn't say I always was. I dabbled, like in high school.
Yeah.
I got real into Darren Shan, who did like the Cirque du Freak and Demonata series.
Yeah.
Those were, like horror geared towards, teenagers.
Yeah.
I've always liked Stephen King, but growing up, like, it's kind of hit and miss. Some of his writing is not necessarily isn't inviting for a middle schooler or high schooler.
Right.
So I didn't start liking King until I was really older, like reading his stuff, like actual, like the way he writes.
Yeah.
COVID is when most of, like, I did Kindle Unlimited. Most of the free books on there were horror, and I was like, all right, so I'm gonna do this.
Oh yeah.
And I just got hooked.
Okay.
So
Absolutely.
I kind of just have I have authors that I tend to like flock to a lot, but for the most part, if other people are recommending it, I'm gonna probably check it out, or if it just looks cool. I'm a cover guy. I judge books by the cover.
100%. I do as well.
Sucks, I might not read it.
I will judge your
and I'll even expand that into that gets me with graphic novels too.
Mm-hmm.
I am a guy. I will flip you open in half and I'll look, and if I'm not feeling the art, I can't do it. Like if all of your medium is one thing and I can't get past that one thing, I won't do it. And I think that there are some particular artists that are that way. But Brad, kind of circling this back in, I think that you're the person that got me into comics, whether you knew it or not. At the house one day, I was there, and I think that it was kind of the rise of like the Marvel stuff, and when they just kind of were figuring out that they were doing the extended universe. And
was it Civil War?
It was, and you were like, "Hey, I'm reading Civil War.
Yeah.
This is where we're gonna go next." And you talked about Ant-Man, like the failure of the one project and bringing in the other, and that was kind of when you got me into comics. And I was like, "Oh shit, there's more to this." So
yeah, they're dope. I'll say that, like, I'm not big into them, and it's not because I don't like them or anything. It's just. Shug definitely know. Well, you probably do too. When you read fantasy series, because I also read heavy and fantasy, it's hard to get out of fantasy because you're wrapped into like 10 books. It's a commitment.
To bring us back around real quick, this week we are talking about a genre. Well, not so much a genre, more a film philosophy.
A lifestyle.
Yes, exactly. We're talking about Grindhouse movies today.
Yeah, we're talking about I can't afford to make a big budget film, so I'm about to pull no punches.
Yep. Talking about nobody. I might be the only person that ever sees this, so let's fucking go.
Yeah, and I think that there's something so fun about Grindhouse movies because of that just not giving a shit. They're just going balls to the wall. That makes them satisfying even when they're not, you know?
Yeah.
They're scary because you don't know what the heck you're getting into.
Yeah. When I was watching From Dusk Till Dawn the other day, that was like, I don't know what's fucking next.
Yes.
And honestly, that scene at the titty twister where like the next person becomes a vampire and then the next person, and it's just like all your protagonists go from like there's 8 of them to none in a matter of 5 minutes.
Absolutely.
And like I think that is Grindhouse encapsulated. Is like you do not know what's going to happen next.
Okay, yeah, I like that. So let's zone in on that. Like Grindhouse is experimental.
Yes.
Yep. Yes.
Grindhouse is low budget.
Or appearing.
I will give you that.
Almost always. It's also just. It seems like it's a lot of film school students who are doing something that they want to do that nobody will pay for.
Yeah. There's an artistic flair to Grindhouse films.
Yeah, there is. Yep.
Stylized, very stylized usually. And of course, they get the name Grindhouse films because at the theaters that these movies would get shown in, they were often grinding through double and triple features all day long.
Oh, okay.
Just running these movies, and just the nature of the 70s and the Grindhouse boom, they were literally grinding these movies out.
That makes sense.
Yeah, the 70s, like, I mean, there's horror films you can't even, like, find anymore.
Oh, yeah, man.
From, like, the 70s, like, in the 80s, have so many lost films.
Oh, dude.
that just did not survive.
100%,
Yeah.
man.
And it's almost horror every time, so...
Yeah, I think that the fun thing with Grindhouse is that even the non-horror things have aspects to it. Like, rarely are any of these that I'm looking at, like, even the non-horror labeled ones
Yeah.
have something to it. Like, Dirty Harry, you know?
Oh, 100%. Yeah. There's scenes in that movie that are horrific.
Fistful of Dollars.
Fucking great.
Yeah, I mean, like, Western has a lot of Grindhouse.
Yes, it does. It really does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to the nature of, like we were saying, they were just cranking these motherfuckers out, man.
And
I think-
Samurai.
Samurai.
Like, Japanese films.
I think that, so that's where I was about to go, is I think that the common thread is there's no common thread, and like that there are so many different genres that tap into the Grindhouse philosophy.
Yes.
That's kind of the fun part, is that there's a shitload of zombies, there's a shitload of samurai and westerns, and neo-westerns is what I would maybe say, like a Machete is.
Yeah, and even
That kind of, not quite a western, but it's western adjacent.
yeah,
Right.
yeah. Even like a fuck, I just blanked completely. My bad.
Won't be the last.
Nope.
We're good. Yeah. But yeah, no.
Oh, I was gonna say, and there's also like
Yeah, so-
a huge amount of like comedy to be
do
found in
you
these movies too.
Consider like a Porky's to be Grindhouse?
I would call. I'd have to do a little bit of looking at Porky's. I don't know a
Yeah,
whole
'cause
lot
I
about it,
always
but
felt
I
that,
feel
like, the
pretty safe calling
70s
it Grindhouse comedy.
Right.
It would have been
I think
shown
that
in
it was
a double
so that's the
feature
kind of
schlock
comedy that
theater.
like
You
my
know?
dad was big on showing me when I was a kid, was those kind of what I would kind of maybe call Grindhouse, where like I would even say like Animal House. You know, it feels exploitation with, you know, the amount of, with the boobs
Yeah.
and the just
100%.
even though it was a Saturday Night Live
Yeah.
studio, it felt very poor.
Ooh,
And so I feel like Porky's was that way. All
yeah,
the Porky's.
yeah,
and
100%.
so there was a lot of humor in the 70s that felt Grindhouse related. And then you've got Grindhouse, like I said, From Dusk Till Dawn. I would not call that a comedy, but it's fucking hysterical. You're laughing. Yeah.
But there's funny parts.
Yeah.
Almost all of Tarantino's are filmed Grindhouse
Yeah, him
style. Like,
him and Robert
that's-
Rodriguez,
that-
which
I mean,
is why
that's
they
where
did
all
that,
his
that
inspiration
the team
came
up.
from.
Yeah.
Everything he's created.
100%.
Yeah.
Very
Yeah,
much.
yeah.
I mean, you even
Yeah.
look at
I
Hateful
think
Eight,
the
like,
one
it's-
for Tarantino,
Very,
very
beside
much so.
the double feature that he did, that is the most Grindhouse, and I'm sure y'all would have y'all probably would disagree. For me, it's Inglourious Bastards. That to me felt the most with the I take it back. Fuck. And
Oh,
in
no,
mid sentence,
Django.
just whoop. Yeah. I mean, because technically speaking, Django, not Django Unchained, his movie. Django is an exploitation film. Yeah. And he's in
is
it, right?
exploitation. Yeah. Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just filmed like that. I mean, he's got all of the ambiance and everything that comes with it.
Yeah,
Like,
and like
I love
a
Tarantino.
bombastic soundtrack and violence and retribution and revenge and
humor.
and survival.
Yeah, I totally forgot about Once Upon a Time in Hollywood too. That's obviously
that's pretty fucking grind.
That was a great movie.
That is a fucking great movie, dude.
a lot of pretty feet.
Whole lot.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I love it. I think it's a lot of fun, and so now when you watch Grindhouse now, do you find that you appreciate it is what it is for the time period?
Yeah.
Or does it become kind of kitschy? So for example, I'm gonna take it out of horror for a minute and go like Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
Like, are you able to, like, obviously some of those practical effects, most of the practical, the movie is practical effects and whatever. I'm able to watch it as is, and I'm not thinking, okay, that's obviously, fake bullshit.
No.
Are you able to do that?
I think
with Grindhouse?
I think with Grindhouse, I'm able to personally like take it for what it is and what the artist was trying to convey, and you got to suspend some disbelief sometimes and let yourself kind of fall into that mode. But I think it's best if you just take it for like kind of like as the time period. You know what I mean? This is what they had. This is the story he was trying to tell. Did he halfway convey it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think Grindhouse is cool because I don't know, man. It's cool because it's cool for the same reasons that heavy metal's cool.
Okay.
Because it's dangerous and it's a middle finger.
Yeah.
And grimy and grindy and in your fucking face and DIY.
I got it. So it goes beyond the actual subject matter and goes more into
The philosophy.
the premise of the philosophy that it's a middle finger to the studios.
Yes.
That we're gonna produce another Marvel movie, and we're like, okay, cool. We're gonna make a $30 million picture that's fucking going for it.
Yeah, about a go-go dancer that has an alien land in her butt or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I got it. Yeah. I love that. I like that. That
Yeah.
you take what the intention is into your watching.
100%.
I think I've got to do that. I think that up to maybe now I haven't, and maybe that's why some of these I find myself laughing more than maybe I should.
And that's fine too, man, because it is a great watch for that aspect if that's your deal.
This is a great genre to get drunk to.
Fucking A.
It's just they don't always hold up.
No.
They're typically come with some bad acting, but it's so funny, like realizing when one actually like goes big. Like when I say goes big, like becomes a worldwide phenomenon.
Yes.
Yeah.
And like we all grew up on Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Yeah. Yep.
I didn't know that was a Grindhouse movie. Because by the time we saw it, it was one of the most prolific horror films of all time.
That's true.
And I think that there are a handful, like Dawn of the Dead, like that are in here, that are that way for sure. Suspiria, I mean, it got a redo.
Yeah,
100%.
I'm guilty. I have not seen either of Suspiria.
For real?
Yeah, and I've heard the remake's great.
The remake is really good.
So,
I've not seen the original, just the remake.
Like a lot of remakes suck, especially like Black Christmas. The remake
Suck ass.
stunk.
Yeah.
Ass. No, the original Suspiria is really good, but gets you a couple edibles in you.
Okay. Challenge accepted. Yeah. Yeah, I like Mia Goth. I think that Ty West got me high on Mia Goth,
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think that what she brings to she's almost an enigma, like in that, and so is God, the other person who's in that movie um
Who's in the movie?
yeah, the new
Kid
one.
Cudi?
No, but he's in a lot of no. Hold on.
I've only seen the first one, X.
Tilda Swinton's who I'm talking about. Tilda Swinton to me is one of those people who transcends the role and everything that she's put in, and I feel that way with Mia Goth. I think that she.
Oh yeah.
I think you put her in a movie and you could do whatever the fuck you want with her and she's gonna land it.
Dude, I was so hyped to see that they casted her in the new Frankenstein, dude.
Yeah.
Like,
She does a lot of weird stuff.
she
She
only does weird
exclusively
shit.
does weird shit.
Everything.
Exclusively.
Yeah.
Suspiria, all the Ty
Shia
West
LaBeouf.
trilogy. Yeah. Yeah. Girl is
Out of her fucking mind.
yeah.
And I love
but
her.
Dude, I love her. Yeah. I like her a lot.
She's great. Ty West, I like that you brought those movies up.
I will go ahead and spoil the plot. At least one of those is on my top 10 list.
Because those are like probably, I would say, the most recent example we have of Grindhouse.
Could not agree more. Could not agree more. Yeah, because while I think that
I got another one.
Okay.
Okay.
You saving her?
Terrifier is Grindhouse.
Oh, Terrifier's
Okay.
Grindhouse.
Yeah. I agree with that.
100%.
I agree with that.
100%.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree.
Yep.
And that's another one that I think that, to what you mentioned earlier, Brad, about like sometimes they transcend the genre and like they get a lot of backing. I think that's what the Terrifier did, is that I don't think it was intended to be the franchise it has ended up with.
Right.
But having that studio money for 3 and 4, I mean, it is now.
They spent $35,000 making that movie.
The first one?
The first one. And the modern world, that's crazy. Like,
That's
is
nuts.
crazy.
That's
I mean,
fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's like Napoleon Dynamite dollars. But
Yeah.
less, I think. I think it's less than yeah. That's wild. But again, great movie. Like it, and you know, is it the fourth one or the third one where people were going out of the studio throwing up?
The third one.
I think it's the third one, and I haven't seen that one yet. I've only seen
Which one's got Santa Claus in it?
That's the third
That's
one.
the third.
That's the one that people ran out. Yeah.
I've only seen the first two, and I mean, the first one's pretty horrifying. The second one
First one
is
is
just like,
fucking brutal, dude. The first one's like a fucking Cannibal Corpse album.
yeah, it's freaky, man.
Man, I think, yeah. Art the Clown, the way, that's his name, right? It's
Yeah.
Art the Clown?
It is.
He is so deeply unsettling. The way that he just, it's not like he hides in the bushes. He's fucking in the diner with you, you know?
Yeah.
And causing mayhem there,
Yep.
and people aren't taking him seriously because he's a fucking clap. Dude, it trips me out. It is one of those that, like, I feel a different way every time I watch
The
Terrifier.
diner scene is one of the creepiest horror scenes in like
Could not agree more.
recent memory.
It's up
That,
there.
yeah, that diner scene is so deeply unsettling. But again, great example of it being Grindhouse.
Yeah.
And I think that it is very brutal, but I'm coming hot off of Bring Her Back, so
Oh gosh. I watched that on a whim. I had not even seen a trailer for it. I just see people talk about it and absolutely loved it. Like it was so good.
it's such a great film.
I've yet to see it, but I'm slightly intimidated by it.
It's like if we do unless y'all have already done it, a segment on grief horror, that is
We need to.
what that is.
We need
Oh
to.
shit! grief horror. That's gonna be a
thing.
solid episode.
Midsummer.
I mean, all of Ari Aster's horror films.
Agreed.
Yeah, I was about to say Hereditary is definitely that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll definitely do that. Definitely do that. So just to round it out, like Grindhouse was a place for artists to stretch their wings and just make whatever they felt like making at a time when it was still affordable to make them.
Yeah.
Yeah, should we get into some tomes?
Let's do it.
The tones of darkness.
Yeah, so we're talking tomes, books, Grindhouse books, and they're out there. I would call Jeremy Robert Johnson's most recent book, The Loop. I would call it Grindhouse.
Oh, there goes one of my dogs.
Okay.
And The Loop is very cool, man. Like, this little town gets turned on its head when teenagers start attacking everybody. And it's so good.
Oh, I've actually got that in my list.
It's so good.
I'll have to listen to it.
Jeremy Robert Johnson.
Yeah.
And he writes a lot of Bizarro. And I think you could call a lot of Bizarro Grindhouse fiction.
Okay, here's one that I've read in the past 2 years that I would say if they made a movie of this, it would definitely be considered Grindhouse, and it's called Maeve Fly.
Yes!
By C.J. Lead. Oh my
Okay.
god. Have you read it?
Yes, dude.
Dude, it is so unsettling.
It
is so ridiculous. Petrus, like, it is this early...
I'm looking at the cover. That's my reaction. Yeah.
So,
wow.
like, it
Visceral.
is this girl who works at, like a great value Disney World.
Yeah.
You know,
Okay.
as one of the princesses. And her mom, or grandma, is like this retired horror scream queen.
Yes.
In
Okay.
Hollywood. And she is not the grandma, but the granddaughter is this just sociopath,
Yeah.
out of this world, like unhinged woman.
Yes.
Who
Okay.
just goes on a spree of just some pretty violent and nasty murders.
Okay.
I would
Like-
call it leaves carnage in her wake.
Yeah, like she is the main point of view. You don't like her the whole time you're reading it. Like,
I love a good you hate your
I hate her.
you
And-
hate the perspective of the person
Yep.
you're reading or yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
I love
And
it.
it has a scene in there where, like, I literally said, I think in my review, like, I will never eat another soft boiled egg. And Suge, if you've read it,
I've
then
read
you know
it.
like what I'm talking about, and you're just like, ugh,
Yeah,
like,
dude.
dude, it's very, if you could consider Grindhouse in a book, Mayfly is all the way up there.
Okay, I'm in.
I think so. I think you're dead on with that.
And then the horror, I've actually, I think, mentioned that one to you by David Sodergren. It's very folk horror like too, but it's extremely graphic.
Okay.
It's like this old lady that lives on this like fishing village in Scotland, and
Okay.
these
I'll be right
people
back.
are trying to like eminent domain her land and steal it for
Oh.
like no money, and she like summons this like sea creature being that like can ingest people and like take their form, but like the visual that the book gives you is so like nauseating. It's really good.
So it's got body horror.
It's oh man, it is grindy, it is body horror, it is folk
Okay.
horror. It's got a little bit of fantasy aspect to it, maybe just a little, but gosh, man, it is wild.
Awesome. I'm way down.
And if you even see the cover of it, like the cover of the book, you're like, oh yeah, that's grindy.
Who did you say wrote this?
The Har, Haar, by David Sodergren.
I love that cover so much.
Dude, that is why I read it.
I love the cover.
I was like, that looks terrifying.
Oh God.
But then you read it and you're like, this is actually a beautiful story. But it's disgusting.
There's also this novel that I read a long time ago by Catherine Dunn called Geek Love. That's like circus freak exploitation.
Okay.
It's about this family of circus freaks, and they specifically breed freaks to keep the family business going.
Oh God.
And
Okay.
I'll just leave it at that, and it gets fucking wild from there.
Yeah, I imagine. Okay.
And basically, splatter western is just the bloodiest, most violent western stories an author can put to page.
I mean,
it's
down.
Cool shit, man. Let me look up a couple of these.
Horror belongs in westerns, and they don't do it enough.
100%, dude.
Yeah, Bone Tomahawk, and then
you really look at it like, and it was a small part of that movie, but it's what everybody remembers.
it's the only thing that people remember.
It's a great movie, but
I'm pretty sure that Collider, the channel and Post, the media group, they post at least once a week that, and they're like, if you know, you know.
I
we know.
I see it on social media at least once a week.
I'm sure you do, because and it's a new post. They do it every time. Because I'm telling you, that scene is horrifying. Horrifying. Oh, it is. I mean, and then you've also, No Country for Old Men. I would say,
grindy.
Well, but you've got that horror and western
sorry.
kind of colliding. No, you're good. You're good. Yeah. So I think that's a great example, Brad, of like horror belongs in westerns. And again, with the Grindhouse, pulling it back to Grindhouse, you kind of, like we talked about earlier with Fistful of Dollars. I mean, it's in there. You've got it.
One more that I'll throw out there, and honestly, just the author itself, that seems everything he writes is very grindy, and that's Nick Cutter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dude, The Troop is one of the grossest books I've ever read. And I'm pretty sure it's getting made into a film, like currently.
No.
And it's about the Boy Scouts who are on this little secluded
What's
island.
it called again?
It's called The Troop.
They're going to make it?
And yeah, I think they are, man.
Oh, wow.
And it's these boys, these troop, scouts on this island, and these like flesh-eating parasites get in them. And dude, it is just
brutal body horror.
Not only is it coming, it's James Wan. I mean, sign me up.
Dude,
he's the fucking prince of horror right now.
Dude.
Yeah.
Here we go.
This is this is actually really great because I'm looking at the synopsis. It literally says exactly what I envisioned, like part Lord of the Flies, part 28 Days Later. I'll definitely more Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
But like these kids, like they become because the first to go is the adult. So
right.
it's all these kids, and it's crazy. And everything he writes, he has another book called The Deep that honestly I liked more because I want to say you were the one that talked about the Sphere a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
So he writes a book that's like Event Horizon in the ocean, and it is.
Oh shit! So it's kind of like the Sphere.
That sounds awesome.
It's nuts, dude.
Event Horizon is fucking terrifying.
Yeah.
The body horror in that fucking movie, and just the concept. And I don't think that the Sphere quite did it that same way. I didn't have the existential dread that I had watching the other one, but that sounds sick.
It's great. I mean, I've enjoyed everything this guy's done. So
I love that.
those are my picks right there.
Fuck yeah, man.
As for graphic novels, there is a lot. I think if you go
Very grindy.
the Dark Horse or Image route, I think that you're going to find a lot. I have not. I don't have. I would say that the closest that I probably get to Grindhouse is the one that you got me, Shug.
Soul Plumber.
No, although no. Well, I didn't mean that. Now I'm thinking about it.
Soul Plumber's pretty exploitative.
Oh, it's the one with the trucker.
Oh, that's grind as fuck. The Road. Phantom Road.
Yeah, Phantom Road. I think Phantom Road is probably the most Grindhouse that I've gotten.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's got that feel to it. It's got that griminess, and it's a trucker on the road, and
Yeah, it's got that grainy art feel to it.
it does have the grainy art. Yeah, so that one is one that I recommend. This is not a horror, but it does have some very tense moments, and I'm gonna find a fucking way to plug it in every single conversation that I can. Southern Bastards is a Grindhouse.
Yeah.
Brad, have you ever read Southern Bastards?
I have.
You would absolutely love it.
You are dead to me until you do, because I promise you,
You will love it.
You will love it. You will love it, and if you don't love it, then I'll give you every dollar to my name, because I know
Added it to my TBR.
it is. Walk Tall, either the rock version or the one before it.
Yeah.
And Varsity Blues Had a Baby.
Yep.
And I think that the thing that feels very Grindhouse about this,
And that
comic,
baby was raised on Tarantino films.
and that baby was raised on Tarantino films. It's all one color palette. It's the yellow, red, burgundy, black, and white. So it's pretty much, I think sometimes when they shift perspective, they'll go to like all blue.
Yeah.
But it feels very Grindhouse. Like when you look at the Grindhouse logos, it feels like it uses that color palette.
Oh yeah.
The art is very Grindhouse, grainy. But yeah, there's some really horrifying moments in that. The very end of Volume 1 is one of those moments that stick with you
Yeah.
in graphic novels. I think that you'll love it. And then again, the way things turn out and the plot lines, it feels very like it's an exploitation film that was put to paper.
I can
I'll check it
still
out.
see the art of him walking back in the bar in my fucking
bar.
head.
Yeah. I think that, and then I'm drawing a blank on what the assistant coach's name.
Oh, I can't remember their names, man.
Tubbs or
Something.
anyway. Yeah. His whole, so if I'm not mistaken, the first book is the main protagonist.
Mm-hmm.
He goes to clean out his dad's trailer or farm or whatever. The next one, I believe, is the head coach or the assistant coach,
Yeah.
and it's his perspective of like he witnessed this and he's starting to challenge his moral beliefs and is everything the way that it should be.
The third one.
Third, I think, is his daughter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she comes in to collect and kick ass. So I think that you will absolutely love that book. And I think I plugged it quickly before, but I don't think it fits better than Grindhouse. It is a Grindhouse book.
Who wants to kick it
but
off?
it is.
Brad?
It's not horror, but it is a Southern fried masterpiece.
Got to do it.
All right, y'all want to get into some top fives?
All right, let's do it.
Time for the top five.
Brad, you
Sure.
go for it, buddy.
My number 5 is Terrifier. I mean, I told you I was going to put some modern on here. That, I mean, you talk about a movie that sticks with you, like, and you don't forget it. And that's how Terrifier is. And it's kind of swept the nation.
Dude.
And like I said, when you talk about people that they spent $30,000 and made this, I'm not even going to say cheesy, just like all practical effects and made it as just.
Oh, I can't believe nobody's thrown fucking money at
Dude,
these.
Terrifier. Yeah. Art the Clown is gonna be one of those that we talk about today when we talk about Michael Myers and Freddy.
Yeah.
Like, that's gonna be Art the Clown in 30 years.
And I think with what little the studios are doing with those profiles, has all the opportunity for Art the Clown to explode even more.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that third one got studio money.
I haven't seen the third one, but the second one's also the same exact low budget, and it's almost like, okay, well, if that's what you're going for, lean into it. So
the third one at least had a marketing budget, so you know they spent more, because I saw the commercials over it.
Yeah, you're right.
So it may not have had, like, it wasn't the same, like, they're not gonna they weren't advertising on like CNN or Fox News, but I think they were hitting like the social media algorithms pretty heavy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And so they did have a marketing budget, so I think that they've got some studio money.
For the third.
I think it's fair to probably say they were in at least the multi-millions at that point, but that's still cheap.
Very.
You know.
Very.
Fantastic.
Great pick, man.
Shug, you want to go?
My number 5 is a 1972 classic that teeters on the edge of comedy, directed by Mr. John Waters. I'm going with Pink Flamingos.
Okay.
Pink Flamingos was a super, super low budget film. Starred a drag queen named Divine. Divine battles a twisted local couple for the title of filthiest person alive, and it escalates so quickly.
Okay.
That film is an art house classic. It's known for a couple of very standout scenes. Divine has a snack that's not very appetizing.
I'm looking at the cover of it. It looks crazy. So
Yeah, Pink Flamingos is out of this world fucking nuts.
I love it.
And in its time, like, was basically banned. You couldn't hardly see it in theaters except for Grindhouse shows where they were just putting on everything.
I mean, it's NC-17 for a 1972 film.
I know, dude.
I mean, that
says a lot.
Yeah, man.
That says a lot.
In
Almost
72,
everything
you could
was
have, like,
PG.
one titty in there and still be PG.
Yeah.
100% you could. Yeah. Absolutely.
That's my number 5, queer stuff.
All right. For number 5, this is going to be my only give me of the session. I'm not sure that this falls directly into horror, but I do think on the few times that I have watched it, there are some deeply unsettling themes that I think lend towards horror, and so I'm going to go with Machete.
Nice.
Man, I think that the way that Robert Rodriguez makes politics the way that he does
Oh, yeah.
is the horror part.
Yeah.
And
the
there is
Grindhouse
something.
It 100% is a Grindhouse film.
Yeah, I think that the way that you feel every time Robert De Niro is on screen makes you uncomfortable.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And he doesn't make you feel like... It makes you feel about politics the way you should be thinking about politics,
Yeah.
I think. And so that's maybe the unsettling part, is that it didn't make politicians funny. It didn't make them kind of like caricatures or the laughing stock or the punchline. It was a really sinister politician, who thought these awful things, and then you throw in just a naked Lindsay Lohan and you know, just shit galore. So
Yeah, man.
for those reasons, I've got to put it in there.
Great pick. Fucking great pick.
All right.
Wasn't even on my radar.
Number 4. All right,
Yeah.
number 4. Dude, Shug, me and you watched this together in the theater room
Oh.
for both of us for the first time ever, and it was Insanity, and it's Dead Alive.
Oh.
So this is a Peter Jackson film.
Yep.
Like we're
Shut
talking
up.
the
It
guy
is.
who went on to do Lord of the Rings, and this movie was banned in so many countries because when it came out, it was the bloodiest movie to like ever exist.
It might still be.
Wow.
It might still it very well might
It might
still
be, man. After watching
And
it.
I remember the first 10 minutes of the movie, me and you looked at each other and we go, are we even watching the right movie? Because it was
That's fine.
so out there. I mean, we're talking about like this lady's like stalking her kid at the zoo, gets bit by this rat monkey
Yep.
thing, and spreads this like zombie, disease that all goes down at their home. And I mean, it's very Evil Dead like.
Yes.
Okay.
Where Evil Dead has the chainsaw arm. This like ends with a dude killing like hundreds of zombies with a freaking lawnmower.
Yep.
Like picking it up and just like it's just dogs get eaten, nurses get eaten. Like it's just a very out there. It's funny. It's bloody. It's cheap, and it's Peter Jackson. I could have put this higher.
Yeah, for sure.
It's
Yeah.
an experience. It's an experience.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll never forget being up in the fucking theater room and watching that shit and just thinking, I don't know how Peter Jackson got to where he is. I don't.
I don't
Was
either.
this his debut?
Yes, I think he may have
As a
done.
director,
Shut up.
I think as a director, this was
yeah.
92.
He may have done one other thing before, maybe.
Man, I'm both shocked and not shocked. If you look at look at the horror that Sam Raimi puts out, and then you got Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So look at James Wan and what he did with Saw and everything else, and then Aquaman. I think that studios look for things, and maybe it's that what you can do with darkness, maybe you can do with light.
Ooh.
That attracts. But yeah, no, that's pretty cool. I did not know about that movie. I am excited.
You'll thank me. And
Will
you'll
do.
also, for the first 10 minutes, we'll also question whether you're watching the correct film.
Now, I might be wrong. Didn't he use like they're not actors necessarily even. Like, didn't he just use people?
Dude, I don't know. I just know we had to watch this on YouTube
Yeah.
because we couldn't find it.
Yep.
Oh shit.
It's one of those.
It's on YouTube, so
Okay. That's rare that you find something that you have to go to YouTube, that a streaming platform is like, even then, like Netflix had everything.
With Peter Jackson attached.
Yeah.
I think you can rent or buy it on Amazon, but if you want to stream it, you got to go to YouTube.
Yep.
I'm going to YouTube.
Do it.
That's
Yeah.
fine.
Always go to YouTube. And while you're there, check out Rebel Without a Clue media page.
Oh shit, we have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, man. We should be doing stuff with that.
Hey, we will. We're going to do movie reviews.
Yeah, we are. We are. All right. Number 4. Number 4, Grindhouse. Peak redneck exploitation. Going with Deliverance.
Oh.
Deliverance is a low-budget action film with a horrific sexually exploitative scene within the first 30 minutes.
the way that Grindhouse movies buck the system and the patriarchy and all that,
That
that
movie.
movie, it does it. Because I've said this to you before, Rob, Brad, this will be, first time saying this to you, but like that, the rape scene, the brutally, that scene sticks. Like, most guys are going to tell you, you just need to watch Deliverance just one time. That's all.
Yep.
That's all you need. And the
I've only seen
reason,
it once.
and the reason is that at that time period, men never saw themselves as the victims of that.
Right.
And so what it did to flip the script and show men a brutality, that kind of chicken shit, oh my God, I can't deal with this stuff, that was the point. And so for those reasons, 100% Grindhouse film, 1,000,000%.
Yep. And just the pure shock factor.
Yeah. And banjos.
And without Deliverance, there's no Wrong Turn. There's no Hills Have Eyes remake.
No.
I think Hills
No.
Have Eyes actually came out.
No, but there was a Wrong Turn remake.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it was like a Showtime specific.
Something like that. Yeah. But that is my number 4, Deliverance.
All right. I think I could put this higher, but I have motivations to not put it higher. I'm going to go with The Toxic Avenger.
Ooh.
That's a great choice.
Yeah, so
Very good.
obviously by the reactions, it is 100% Grindhouse. It is. I'm so much looking forward to this reboot. I think it's going to be good.
Me
I
too.
hope it's treated differently. Just let it be its own thing. I think you can do that with this film. Of that, you don't have to make a reboot of the original Toxic Avenger. You can loosely hit the beat points and make it modern and make it good. But the original is gratuitous and violence. It is disgusting.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
And yet I think it's one of those where the morally gray, you're definitely, you know what I mean? Like, there's something about the morally gray that we're drawn to,
It's dangerous.
It is. So I don't want a Boy Scout. Don't show me Captain America. I don't want the always makes the right choice. I want the dude who, yeah, when push to shove, I'm gonna fucking hit you with this glowing meteorite and blow your brains to pieces.
Yeah.
So
Dog.
I'm super excited for the next one. I think it's gonna be great. But yeah, I think this is a good 80s gross movie.
All right, number 3, Dead Snow.
Boom.
Dead Snow's so good. It's maybe not super Grindhouse, but it's very low budget.
Oh, yes.
It's very graphic, and it is just funny. I mean, we're talking about Nazi zombies,
Yeah, dude.
and it takes the same elements that made Evil Dead. Like, I know I reference it, but I feel like Evil Dead is
It's the cornerstone, right?
yeah, it's what people look to when they're trying to integrate comedy
Yes.
and horror.
Yes, 100%, dude.
And it is just, I want to say me and you watched that one for the first time together too.
I think it was when we were sick.
It might have been.
I think it was.
And Petrus, have you seen Dead Snow?
I have not. No.
Dude,
I had it on my
is-
list for this week and it got away from me. I forgot that
It's
we
so
were recording
good.
today and not Friday.
It's so good.
I mean, it's, like a group of friends up in the cabin in Norway, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
And stumble upon freaking Nazi zombies. And it is gory, it's funny, and it's just wild. I love
yeah.
that movie. I want to say I watched it multiple times within the first couple of months that it came out.
Yeah. And I think, honestly, it's Grindhouse because I think the most Grindhouse thing I've ever heard is Nazi zombies.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just good.
It's
and it
fucking
might not
amazing.
be typical, but it's amazing. Yeah, it was fantastic.
Bloody.
Very bloody.
And it had, isn't there like a whole subplot where the Nazi zombies are trying to bring about like the Fourth Reich or some shit?
Was that in the sequel?
Maybe so.
There's a sequel?
Yeah,
Yeah, the sequel's big budget.
Yeah.
and it has like Americans in it. Like
I think I'm thinking of the sequel.
Oh,
it's got old Martin Starr in it from.
really?
Isn't it Martin Starr from HBO Silicon Valley?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in it.
I am thinking of the
It's
sequel.
good, man.
Huh.
It was a classic.
Great pick,
Okay.
dude.
That was my only other modern.
Great pick.
So the rest are old.
I think those are great examples of Grindhouse movies, though.
Yeah.
Of modern Grindhouse. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. So we're on number 3. My number 3, as you can probably guess, is also from the 70s. I'm gonna go with The Five Fingers of Death, aka King Boxer.
Okay.
Young martial artist trains to win a brutal tournament to defend his school from rival fighters. Along the way, he's beaten, humiliated, nearly killed, and eventually returns with mastery of the Iron Fist technique. It's fucking violent and low budget and practical, and the fight scenes are dope, and it made it over here before Bruce Lee.
Oh, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yep. Yeah. Five Fingers of Death.
I'm going to have to do a repeat of last week, and I've got to go from Dusk Till Dawn.
Boom.
It's right. I almost put it in my top 5.
Yeah, it is. Man, I just. I won't go on forever because I already did on the last episode. But I'm telling you, that scene at the titty twister is just. You could have made that the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think it's like. I can't remember how many minutes long just from intro to walk up to end. And then that whole thing is what, 20 minutes or something?
Something
and
like
it's
that.
just non-stop. I think the death count is like 140. And
Oh,
it
wow.
just and
It is-
and yeah,
180.
yeah, and you've got, like, again, we talked about it in the last episode, but like George Clooney took that seriously. That is not George Clooney's MO to play roles like that. He is
No.
always the snarky know-it-all in the room, and to see him play that like tatted up vampire killer is just he did a great job. Like I when I saw it, I was incredibly impressed. I think that it hits all of the Grindhouse horror perfectly. You've
Yes.
got the exploitation of nudity. You've got death galore, and it's like, I would call it slightly elevated Buffy the Vampire Slayer episode kills. Like, it's not like, it's like if someone let Quentin Tarantino do a few episodes out of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. It's that same level of like low budget network TV kind of deaths. Like
That's
they're
true.
corny, and yet then you let, okay, can I also blow someone's fucking head off? Yeah, fuck it, sure, why not? Can I melt that person in the background? I guess. That's
The
what it
vampire
feels like.
man.
It's Buffy the Vampire Slayer with Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, you're exactly right.
It's great.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it.
Yeah, that movie is amazing. I think another aspect of it that makes it very grindy is the violent ex-priest character.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anytime there's a
Yeah.
priest doing violence, you can bet
Yeah.
it grind.
Good old Boondocks.
Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints. Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. So that's my number 3 spot. Brad,
Are we? All right.
we're coming into the silver medal.
I already talked about it.
Hit it.
It's Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Can I go ahead and just tell you my number 2 is also Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
Nice.
It's got to be. It's got to be in there. It was one of the first that took off. Like, became, perennial horror. And like I texted, I was homesick today, and I watched it this morning, and it still holds up.
Oh yeah,
it's still. Don't get me wrong. Like, you watch it and you're like, this is cheaply done. This is a bunch of friends that made a film together, and I mean, honestly, the first 5 minutes had me giggling because. You got the guy in the wheelchair who's peeing in a cup on the side of the road, and a semi flies by, and all of a sudden he like rolls into a ditch, and you're just like, what the hell? Like, why did that was not even necessary.
Yeah, why did that make that in this movie? Yeah.
But the final 20 minutes of that movie, like, is so awesome. Yeah. Like, the scene at the table where she's screaming in terror, and they're all like laughing and howling, and like the one dude's howling.
Yes, dude.
Leatherface, like, dude, that is it's unsettling.
I think,
but it has the funny moments, like I said, like the guy in the wheelchair. And then you got I forgot about this. You got the guy who saves her life at the end. The guy in the semi that pulls over. And he like gets her in the vehicle, and they get out the other side of the semi, and he just takes off running, never to be seen again.
Yep.
And then somebody else picks her up. You're just like, what the hell? Like, why?
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's just so well done.
This almost made my number 2, and just got edged out and did not make the list because of it. But House of a Thousand Corpses.
Yeah.
And
which is Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It is. And that scene that you're talking about at the dinner table is very reminiscent of the dinner table.
Well, when you watch House of a Thousand Corpses and you see that scene, you're like, okay, this is an ode to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
It absolutely,
100%.
A lot of that movie is. Most of that movie is, like you said, it is Rob Zombie's take on it.
You literally could call it a remake of Texas Chainsaw Massacre if you put a chainsaw in the movie.
Yeah. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys my number 2.
Is it House of a Thousand Corpses? That's awesome. Man, that couldn't have been a better segue.
I know, dude.
Oh, man, I love it. I love that movie. And honestly,
too,
as I'm sitting here talking about it, I'm like debating on which side of the fence I'm falling on. So I'm glad that I've got both sides. That I've got Texas with Brad and A Thousand Corpses with Rob, because I didn't want it to me, it didn't feel like a 5. It didn't hold a 4 place, but also I can't leave out but as you compare those two side by side, I'm gonna say it is a tie for me. It is both.
Nice. It is so unsettling.
And I think one set the tone for an age, and I think the other set the tone for an age.
I agree with you. Yeah,
because that came out when I was in high school.
It was 2004. Yeah, 2004.
I was in middle school, and that movie stuck with me.
That dude,
man,
Dr. Satan!
I love every scene with him in it. I think we talked about it I want to say it was the last episode, Rob, where we talked about the use of humor. But that scene, that dinner scene, is unsettling for multiple reasons. But one of which is that Dwight Schrute seemingly doesn't understand that he's the punchline of a joke.
Exactly.
He thinks they're the punchline of the joke.
Exactly.
And I think that like, if you watch it on surface level, and you're like, oh, okay, this is like a weird thing that's going on, and like he's making fun of them, and like they're too backwoodsy to get it. But when you realize that they do understand, they do know it, which is a plot point in that dinner scene.
Yep.
When they fucking realize it, or when he realizes that they realize it, like tonally shifts that movie into something else from that moment.
Yep.
I love it. It's so good.
I think you explained it really well. I think we were talking about a different movie, but it's that feeling of the joke getting away from you.
Yes.
It's that feeling of, oh, okay, so I'm the fucking joke.
Yeah. The use of humor to make you feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that movie, he does it well. I think Rob Zombie does that well. I think he does the use of humor masterfully, in that he makes you feel, because that laughter that you
Safe.
get in that laughter that you get, and him casting the kind of annoying people, and like the way that he did that is not the same as what you get with the randomness of Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
No.
It's very deliberate,
Yes.
and then, like you said, when you realize that the joke has gotten away from you, and he's using that same comfort, because that's what comedy is in a horror film, is comfort. The two, peanut butter and jelly, they go well together. When you put those two and you use it as a weapon, that's where it gets fun.
Oh yes, I think Zombie wields that weapon like a fucking saber.
Yeah, 100%. That dude makes humor uncomfortable
every time.
Yeah. I think the first experience that I had that I remember talking about Rob Zombie was after The Devil's Rejects came out.
Ooh.
And I remember saying, and I can't remember what the song is. It's like one of the opening scenes when they realize they got to get the fuck out of there and run from the law. And I think it's Freebird.
Yeah.
But it's definitely Lynyrd Skynyrd.
And it's Midnight Rider. It's Allman Brothers.
Okay. All right. Nonetheless, you've got like murdery shit, and then you've got that soundtrack playing over the top of them having shootout with like the way that he uses. Well, nobody would argue that the way that Rob Zombie uses the soundtrack is just masterful. I mean, he does the soundtrack well, which obviously he does.
He's gonna do.
But he's gonna do. But I think he does that humor really well.
And like Tarantino has openly said that, Grindhouse films are his main inspiration.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and in the same way that I think you can look at almost every Tarantino film and say, there's at least some element, if not all, Grindhouse, I think you could say the same thing with Rob Zombie, including his take of Halloween.
I'd say all the way down to his take of the Munsters.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet.
Oh, it's so fun. It's so fun, dude.
I heard it's terrible.
I love it.
Is it, like, it's the original Munsters. It's not hard horror, right?
No.
Okay, because when I heard Rob Zombie was attached, I didn't know how to take it. As like, were they just about to scare the shit out of people with the Munsters? Because I'm in. You sold me. Like, to take a children's property, like, can you imagine if someone one day is like, hey, I'm rebooting Barney, but we're going to make the dinosaur actually eat the children?
Yeah.
Could you imagine the sell where you'd be like, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
I'm in.
But so Rob Zombie said, so everybody heard Zombie was attached, and he said, you know what? I'm about to fuck up everybody's head, and I'm going to make a super family-friendly film.
And somehow that's even crazier.
And it still grinds somehow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
are we to number one?
We're on number one.
Go to number one. Go for it, Brad.
I mean, I feel like you should know this is coming from me, but it's The Evil Dead.
Yeah.
And it's easily, for me, The Evil Dead.
Yeah.
That's the movie that I put really on my Mount Rushmore of all horror, let alone Grindhouse, body horror, demon, whatever genre you want to put it, it's on my Rushmore. So, I mean, talk about a low budget, and at the time was the bloodiest movie of all time when it came out. And is just absolute. I mean, you got the tree scene.
Yep.
That when you watch The Evil Dead and you get to that scene, you're like, what the hell did I just watch?
It's
Like,
yeah.
that
Yeah.
is screwed up. And then, like, it doesn't have comedy in it. Like, the rest of them do. I mean, it might have, like, a little hint of it, but the first one's dead. It's serious. And those three dudes made that movie, like, with just, like, pocket change.
Yeah.
And they were just, hey, like, I think it was Sam Raimi's cabin. Him and his brother. And they were just like, hey, let's use our cabin out here and film this movie. And it's,
I think
think-
just,
someone told me Raimi still has the car too.
he still has the car. The cabin burned down.
That's dope.
They said it was struck by lightning, I think.
Oh gosh.
So, you know. And let's just say one of the best remakes of all time as well.
So I was just about to say, one of my fondest memories, Brad, was one day. It was a random afternoon at the house, and you had made it abundantly clear that Evil Dead was your favorite horror film and maybe film, and that was the remake, and that was my intro to horror. As you were like, watch this, and it was the release of the Red Band trailer, and the tongue scene. I remember being like, fuck this, I don't want to watch horror ever.
Yeah.
And so the Evil Dead has been a very daunting, intimidating monster for me, because it's fucking intense. And again, like you said, it's almost nothing like the other two.
No. So, like, they say the second one is more of a remake.
You've said this, Rob. Yeah.
With humor. And then, you know, it just goes on to its own unique universe after that.
Right.
But, no, I mean, the first one is just pure horror. It's great. And the best part of the movie is the sister or whatever that gets possessed in the cellar. I mean, she's
dude.
great.
He's great. I love the use of, like, straight in your face horror, like the girl in the basement and the tongue and all of that stuff, but then also this ominous, overwhelming evil power that is only represented by first person camera angle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's very cool. It's very...
And he's kept it like that.
I know.
I mean, Raimi has always kept it like that.
I know.
He sure has. Yeah.
Such a great
That's
pick.
awesome. Yeah.
I mean, deserves
Rob?
the number one all day.
It does. It does.
Listen, it'll be on another top 5.
It's already been on at least at least one of those three.
Yeah.
I think you've horror comedy. I think you put
I put. Where did I have
the last one. You had the last the last
Army
one.
of Darkness.
Thank you. You had Army of Darkness on your horror comedy list.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, man.
That's right.
Yeah.
Okay, my number one.
I feel like I know yours, but let's hear it.
My number one Grindhouse film.
Yeah.
What would you guess?
I'm gonna guess Cannibal Holocaust.
Damn it!
I was either going to guess
Son of a
Texas Chainsaw Massacre or
Am I right?
Yeah.
is it Cannibal Holocaust?
Yeah, you know me too fucking well. But it's important to the genre because
Deserved.
it's low budget, and it was so graphic and so well made that it tricked people into thinking it was a real found
Documentary.
footage film. People went to court.
Did he get arrested?
Yeah.
At first,
He got arrested. People went to court over it, and like,
had to prove they were alive.
and the trial went on for fucking ever because they signed NDAs that said they wouldn't talk about the film for a certain amount of time, so people would think they were dead.
Oh no shit!
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I did not
didn't
know
about
that.
the NDAs.
Yeah, I didn't know
dude.
about the NDAs.
Yeah. They had signed
mean,
paperwork that said
that's-
they wouldn't talk about it, wouldn't like be in the public light for however amount of time, like. But yeah, Cannibal Holocaust, man. Fucking.
I almost put it in. Okay, I didn't almost put it in my top 5, but I almost put the remake.
Yeah.
Just as an honorable mention. So like,
I didn't know there was a remake.
well, it's a reimagining.
Spiritual remake.
Still,
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I didn't know.
You're talking
Interesting.
It's
Green Inferno, right?
Green Inferno is
Oh, then yes, I have. Okay, gotcha. Yeah,
Yeah,
That
Eli
mutilation scene in that one. Hoo, 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 hoo.
Ooh, dude, we watched that one
Ooh.
together too at the apartment.
and Boo walked out.
Yeah, Boo left.
That makes
Boo
sense.
said, "I'm out."
Yeah, Eli Roth is big on. He loves him some horror porn, some gore porn.
He loves him some eyeball shit.
But yeah, dude,
Sure.
I mean, Cannibal Holocaust is just, it's like, obviously it's not my personal top 5,
Yeah.
but if I had to pick a top 5 that are just not even my personal favorites, I would
Yeah.
put that in my top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No bias, it's a top 5.
yeah,
I'm with you
absolutely.
there. I'm with you there.
Top 3.
I couldn't agree more, Brad. I think that's 100%. Yeah. So for my number 1, I am going to go with Ty West's X.
Hell fucking yeah.
Man,
More Texas Chainsaw DNA.
than anything that has been put out recently.
Back.
I actually like Pearl as a movie more than I like X. But Pearl is a no. Well, you might be able to say Pearl's Grindhouse.
Yeah.
You could, but it's not. It doesn't go hard in the paint to Grindhouse to what X does, because it is.
Exactly.
It makes you think you're going to watch a Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie, and then it's not.
Right.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
The whole time you're wondering why,
Yep.
and I mean, that was for me. Like, why is this old woman seemingly just murdering the shit out of sexy people? You know what I mean?
Yes.
And then at the end, when you don't really get a fucking answer, and that for me fucked me up. And I'm like, I don't understand. And then you, Rob, were like, it's part of it. And then you got Pearl.
Yeah.
And then you got Pearl.
And then Pearl
to
shows
me,
up.
I got the answer I needed with that movie. Which again, I love the color palette in Pearl. I thought it was it is beautiful. It's a beautiful movie.
Yes.
In visuals, not necessarily in concept. The concept's a little fucked up.
Yeah.
But Ty West's X is grungy. It is people being murdered trying to film a porn. And they want to make it an elevated porno. It's got really good talent. Another
That's
Kid
right.
Cudi. Yeah, another Kid Cudi. Mia Goth. Brittany Snow. Jenna Ortega.
Yeah.
We
Forgot she
watched
was
it
in
the
that.
other day and forgot that she was in it and partook. And just, I think that it has that fun Texas Chainsaw Massacre where there's variety in murder. Like,
Yes.
you think in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, the dude's just going to cut everybody with a chainsaw, and he does a fair amount of that. But then you got other shit, like hanging people on meat hooks, and,
yeah.
it. And I think that's the fun thing about this movie is whether it be pitchfork to the face or push you in a lake with a giant goddamn alligator, it's just there's variety in murder, and there are just so many scenes in this movie that feel grinded. Like the one where the director or the filmer or whatever,
Uh-huh.
where he gets his throat slashed and it just goes all over
Yes.
the headlights of the van.
100%, dude.
Yeah.
Blood splatter and spray is a key component.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So yeah, that's it for me.
Grindhouse movie, dude.
I've hit, I anticipated that I was going to put the Quentin Tarantino double feature. I didn't, although I do really like the one I like Death Proof.
Yes.
Yeah, I almost put Tarantino's on there, but then I was like, but do I love it as much to be a top 5?
Yeah.
And I was like, no.
I like parts of those movies, and that's the reason why it didn't make it. Is that I like parts of both of them.
Yeah.
Is it Planet Terror is the other one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is more Grindhouse to me because it really Robert Rodriguez goes for it with the girl with the fucking machine gun leg. Like it is very Grindhouse.
Yeah.
Whereas Tarantino, I don't know. I guess neither. Like they both made movies true to themselves.
Tarantino's is more his cinematography is very
absolutely
old school Grindhouse. It doesn't matter when the movie comes out; he's going to film it like that.
Yeah,
Well, his was more focused.
I almost put like black exploitation movies as well, like Undercover
100%.
Brother. Like
Yeah.
like those are very similar.
Blackula almost made my list. It was my number 7 for Blackula.
Oh, I was teetering on Blackula.
I did. I know. And I'm a little shocked that it wasn't your 5, but also I knew it wasn't going to be your 5. But yeah, Blackula's a good one.
So, we got any dead homies?
Oh God.
I can lead. I'm pouring one out for my main man, Kurt Russell. Death Proof. Them girls stomped his face to death. Well, actually, they get in a circle and they punch him so many fucking times, and then that girl stomps his face. And like his face like deflates like a fucking football.
Dude, I forgot that happened in that movie.
Yeah, dude.
So like,
yep. At the end, they just get in a circle and punch him a whole bunch.
Yeah, I'm going to go with, I don't know, I'm just going to put this out here. The scene in House of a Thousand Corpses where where Captain Spaulding's lowering the coffin that's got the tape recorder of Aleister Crowley in it.
Yes.
That one's funny to me. Like,
that is very good.
And I don't know that it totally fits the dead homies, but I think it's kind of like my Henry Winkler pick in Scream, where just like, I don't know if it was supposed to be funny, but it fucking was. Like, it's funny. Yeah. Because Aleister Crowley's creepy as shit. Like, nobody plays that unless you're trying to either indoctrinate yourself or, creep somebody out.
Yeah, some folks just want to learn on their own time.
That's the indoctrination part. That's what I meant by that. If you're just trying to learn how to reanimate the dead, by stealing children's souls, then you go that route.
Yeah.
I didn't prepare for this one.
Oh, we did not tell you about dead homies.
No, I listened and knew it was there.
That's okay.
I just forgot.
Oh, you're
That's
good.
okay.
I forgot.
It creeps up on us even live sometimes.
But you know what I'll do? I'll do my most recent memorable
That's great.
death, and that was freaking what's her face and Weapons.
The ant.
The ant.
That's.
Oh, dude.
That was such a great.
That is
scene.
One of the most emotionally conflicting scenes I've experienced in such a long time, because you're laughing hysterically at those fucking children, and she's just being ripped alive.
It felt like that whole chase scene was one. It was a little funny watching her run from them, and then it gave me 28 Days Later and Naruto vibes together.
Yeah.
Like, you know, you had a little Naruto running, but like if it was 28 Days Later.
Yeah.
So, like, that's what it just made me think of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how Tina Belcher runs, with her hands behind her.
100.
Yeah.
So it was great.
I don't know why they had them kids do that.
Yeah. I saw someone that said that this movie made me hysterically laugh out loud. And then I made it through most of that film, and I giggled a couple times. Like, I think that the scene with the principal coming to her at the gas station, I laughed a little bit there. And I was like, am I supposed to laugh here? This is funny, but also it's not. Like, it's an intense moment. But, dude, when he makes that snap and those fucking children go ham on her, I was hysterically laughing. And it's also her acting of just like how terrified she is of this. It's pretty great. Also,
and I think honestly that one girl in the movie, what's her name? The blonde-headed girl? I can't remember her name, but honestly, dude, I think she can just make a face and make me fucking laugh, dude. She's such a great actor.
Julie Garner. Right? Or Julia Garner?
Julia Garner.
It's Garner.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's rad, dude.
Yeah, and I hope to see her in more horror. I think we will. Because she did say...
Yeah, she just did the Wolfman.
Yeah. But I mean, like, give me more. I want more.
Oh, for sure.
Like, I think that to me, she's kind of like a Samara Weaving type person. That I think that you could put her in anything and she'd kill it. But like Samara Weaving, when it comes to comedy, horror, that's her shit. She doesn't need to be anything else.
Yeah, she nails it. She does fucking nail it, dude.
Awesome.
All right. So that brings us to the other side of the Grindhouse episode. As always, be on the lookout for our other podcasts on the network, the Black Manifold Transmissions, the Horny Little Book Club, and That Don't Work For Me, Brother, a wrestling podcast for Marks by Marks. You can also check us out at our YouTube page. That's Rebel Without a Clue media page. You can also check out the website. That's rebelwoaclue.com.
When is the Revolution?
That's the Revolution will be broadcast. We're about 3 weeks out.
Can't wait. That one, I'm incredibly excited about that one.
That one's going to be sick. Also, looking at doing a true crime show. I won't really be involved with that one too much other than production.
Okay.
And that'll be Murder for Two. I think, there's no sense in plugging the live show. This will be on after. So, yeah.
Awesome. Lots to listen. And, Brad, hit us with your socials so that people know where to find you.
Oh yeah, man! At Midwest Book Review. So check me out on Insta.
Dude's got great recommendations.
Yeah.
Could not pick a better person. Follow him if you're into the book talk.
He's the book man and the horror expert.
I can't wait to see him on Horny Little Book Club. He's got to get a cameo.
Oh, 100%, dude. You gonna read some little nasties with us?
Ugh.
It's like we have fun over there.
Don't you lie. You know damn good and well that Journey's got a quart of Thorns and Roses on the wall somewhere.
She has one of them and hasn't read
it.
So
color me shocked.
Well, shit.
Don't worry. On the other side, to my right, I've got a bookcase covered in smut.
Nice. That's what we're talking about over here, baby. All right. So that brings us to the end of the luncheon. So, as always, until next week, be sure to check under your bed for the monster and over your shoulder for the boss.
Great episode. Time to clock out.